Hello everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie. It's time for a vlog today. It is the 22nd of December and this is going to be my last vlog for 2021, the last few days of the year. It is terrifying to say, but anyway. Reading. I've been reading A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. I started this last night. I'm 156 pages into it. I had yesterday, today, and I have tomorrow off. I've been working like quite a bit in comparison to usual because of Christmas. So it's kind of been nice to have these few days off to read and film and also cross stitch. So this is a gift for my friend Eli. He's already aware that he's getting this. He doesn't know what it is yet, and I feel like other than the flower, doesn't really tell you what it is, does it? So yes, I've been doing this and having a lot of fun with that. I'm just going to put this here because I'm about to do that. Yeah. Cool. I've been filming some videos today. I had a little mini procedure done on my arm and all is good, all is well. And we're going to do some more stuff today. Oh, that hurts to stretch. That's not ideal. I'm gonna start this. This is the complete stories of Leonora Carrington because I have an idea for a video for it. So I'm gonna start this and see if that video will come to pass. And yes, so bit of a weird mix of things in this one, but keeping it short and sweet. Gonna go drink some tea and do some reading, and I will catch you all hopefully tomorrow. Yep, I'll see you all then. Hello, it is Christmas Day today. I made the decision this year to not spend Christmas with my family because I was working all day yesterday and I had to stay late to re-merchandise the store, and then I also have to open tomorrow morning and I don't drive, and it was just, anyway, it was a lot and I was really tired last night, so I'm glad that I made that decision and instead kind of decided to spend today reading, just relaxing, taking it very easy because I was in a lot of pain after yesterday, and yeah, just you know, chill out a bit, and I'm glad that I made that decision. It was a good call, so thank you, Past Ellie. And I've already kind of done a bit of reading today. It's like midday, and yeah, I'm gonna talk to you about what I have read, what I'm planning to read, and I also wanted to share a little bit of a Christmas tradition / what Christmas is kind of like for me this year, as a thing that I can cross off for the Hemisphere Christmas Games, and also just because I thought it would be nice. So, in terms of reading, last night I finished A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. This is a Hades and Persephone retelling. Can't remember if I talked about this already in this vlog, but I loved the first 2/3 of this, and then in the last like little bit I was just bored. Like it just really dragged on and I was just not super enjoying it. So I gave it 3 stars. I did buy myself, which are right here, the next 2 books in the series. So I am gonna continue the series because I think that like this will go in a different direction, and yes, I'm interested to see what that'll be. And then this morning I read The Mistletoe Motive by Chloe Leese. This is I think every year Kobo puts out a number of like originals for Christmas, and I don't know if it's other genres. Honestly, I've only ever looked at the romance ones. But last year they had Talia Hibbert. This year they had Chloe Leese. Was very excited. Loved this. It was like, so it's a Christmas book, but it wasn't too Christmassy. I'm not really a Christmas person, I'm going to admit. I hate Christmas. It's just, it's definitely a difficult time for me, and also I feel like you can't work in retail and like really enjoy Christmas that much. It's just a horrendous time of year to be working in retail, honestly. But yeah, so it wasn't too Christmassy, but it was very sweet and filled with disability wrap, as I have come to expect with Chloe Leese, and I loved it. Well, actually, I was going to say highly recommend it, but I don't know if it's available by the time this vlog goes up. Anyway, I read those, and then last night I was struggling to sleep a bit. My arm was in a lot of pain, and just like I was kind of to that point where I was like overtired. Like I had done so much during the day. I was so tired that I couldn't sleep, and now I'm like yawning like mad. Anyway, so I decided that I would start The Longing of Lone Wolves last night. I have read the first maybe like 150 pages as an ebook before I bought this copy, but that was in like October, so I thought that I would instead restart it, and I read the first 28 pages before eventually I was like, sometimes you just need to like read a little bit to get to that like, okay, I'm relaxed, I'm tired, now I can sleep kind of mode. So I did that, and I'll be reading more of this today. I don't think I'm going to finish this. This is going to be kind of, I'm going to show you some other things. This is going to be kind of like when I finish these things, if I finish them all today, I'll focus more on this, but I might read a chapter or 2 of this otherwise. And then yeah, I picked out 3 here. They're all pretty small though. So first up, Evil Under the Sun by Agatha Christie. Because it's Christmas, I said this in my blog post, you gotta spend Christmas with the people you love, and for me that's Hercule Poirot. So yeah, this is the one I'm next up to in the series, and it's a reasonably short one, so I'm gonna pick that up as soon as I finish filming. And then the other day, I know in my haul that I said that I wasn't gonna buy any more books for the last few days of the month, but then I bought these 2, but they're very small. So I have Year of the Monkey by Patti Smith, because I love Patti Smith, she's incredible. And yes, so this was also like $10, so like that's so good for a book here, and very excited. It's pretty small. It's like little like essays, but like some of them are only like a page or 2 long, and then others are like a few pages. But yes, very excited for this. And then also I had to buy Call Us What We Carry by Amanda Gorman, because for one, this is just like stunning, and like it's so cool because these like white bits here, the like tears, are like embossed, embedded, I don't know, like, yeah, anyway, so pretty. And yes, it's just gorgeous, and I'm very excited. And I haven't bought any poetry in quite a while, so I'm probably gonna read this, yeah, like all in one sitting, because I feel like once I start, I'm not gonna stop. So yeah, those are like my little reading goals for today. I kind of have a bit of a theme here, don't I? It's like cream blue, cream blue. But yes, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I thought I would talk a little bit about, yeah, a little thing that I'm gonna do for Christmas this year. So like I mentioned, Christmas is kind of a rough time for me in terms of grief and things like that. So I started this last year where I bought this beautiful candle from the Melbourne Candle Company. This is called Collins Street. If you know, Collins Street is often referred to as the Paris end of Melbourne. So high, like further up the street, there are a lot of like designer brands that have their stores on Collins Street and things like that. Anyway, so this is a it's a Lily of the Valley scented candle. So, and as you may know, I quite like lilies of the valley, so my kind of plan is to burn this candle, and then I have a couple of different things of different family members who have passed away that I like to kind of set up. So I have the little booklet from my pa's funeral, and it's got some like nice photos of him on the back. So this one here is of me and him. So I painted his face as a kid, and like my brother and my grandma, and like their wedding, and he was like obsessed with planes, and like that's me as a baby and my older brother there. So I have that, and then I have a photo of my mum as a kid. I think she's about 6 or so here, so I have that. I have a picture of my grandma and my pa. So we used to go, it wasn't really camping, we used to go, had a caravan down at this caravan park down by the beach, and we used to spend like most of January with them. So like me, my mum and my brother, and this was like literally the same like annex that we used to have all the way through childhood. And this like, so this is from like the 70s, so we had that like the entire time, and it's just a nice photo of them. And then this is 1980. This is my mum. This is my favorite photo of her. And yeah, just looking really beautiful there. And then that's, you can't really see it, but that's literally the caravan. So yeah, I have that. And then I also have my nana, who passed away last year. And so I have this beautiful photo of her from a few years ago for her birthday. And it's just a really nice picture of her. And then I have one of the two of us when I was a little baby. I look absolutely miserable, but yeah, she looks really happy. So I have that, and I'm gonna burn that and make a little display. But then I also have some tea. This is Paris tea from Honey and Sons, and it smells so good. So when I was staying with my friend Katie in the US for like a month, I guess like 2 months, but they were like a year apart, we used to drink this a lot. And so I'm gonna make myself probably a couple of cups of this today, and just like the smell of it just, I don't know, takes me back to like being there. And yeah, getting to be with Katie and just, you know, having fun times. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for yeah, this stuff today. And then tomorrow it's back at work, and then a few days off, and hopefully some reading done. So apologies for this little emotional segue, but I hope you all did have a lovely Christmas. I know it's a few days ago by the time this video is up, but yes, I hope you all enjoyed your holidays if you celebrate. And I'm gonna stop crying now, and I'm gonna go back to reading. Hello. So it's the 29th now. Yeah, let's just get into it. I don't really have anything else to say. So, last time I talked to you was Christmas Day, and I was talking about how I was going to read these 4 things. So, I did manage to finish these 2, which is the Amanda Gorman and the Patti Smith. Loved both of them. Great reads. Yeah, glad that I managed to sneak them in. And then I read more of Longing of Lone Wolves. I'm 270 pages into it. I'm almost at the end. I think I've got... Can I do this without spoiling myself? I think it's about 430 pages. So I think I'm probably going to do that today. The weird thing about this is the other day, like, I was looking at it and I was like, oh, it must stop here, because blank page, and then like the next page you can see that it's darker, and I was like, oh, this must be like a snippet of the next book. It's just like randomly this beautiful illustration, like yeah, I don't really know how or why it fits in there, but yeah, it's like just like a weird spot for it. Like, it's about, I don't know, about 80 pages off the end, and it's just randomly there, but why not? So yeah, that I didn't read any of this. I went to the beach yesterday, and I even like took this with me, and I was going to read it. Ironically, the body in this is found on a beach. Still didn't read it. So yes, I had those. I also randomly decided to read some of Disfigured by Amanda Leduc. So I listened to I started this like months and months ago, and then I listened to a bit of it on audiobook, and I read a little bit of it on my phone. It is on Scribd as both an audiobook and an ebook. So I did that while on the way to work one day, but I have not caught up to where I originally was. So yes, I doubt I'm going to finish this by the new year. But anyway, so that's what I have been reading. Yes, okay, so you know how in the last bit I was like, I said I wasn't gonna buy any books for the rest of the year, but it's okay because like I bought these two, and these are just poetry, so like it didn't count, and I read them. So if you believed that, you're very naive, because I went to Dimex. Whoops. In my defense, they had... It's not even in my defense. I didn't need these books. It was 20% off. And I was like, screw it. Let's buy them. So, I won't show you the other things I've got in here because I'm probably not going to read them in this vlog. But I am highly considering reading this one. Let me just smooth it out. And I also, just while we're here, bought a bunch of books off Amazon. One has arrived, the rest will be here in Jan. Do I kind of regret it already? Yes, because, yeah, I'm gonna hate myself next year when I have to do my whole revisit, and I already have like 8 books that are gonna arrive in Jan. So, this book wasn't supposed to be out until January, and then my best friend Angel, I'm sure you're all sick of me talking about Angel at this point, had ordered this through her bookstore, and like just her copy arrived, and it was very strange. And then I was at Dimex, and I was just looking at the romance section, and I was just, you know, I'd had a bit of a weird day at work, and I was just, you know, looking there for something in particular, which I do not remember what it was now, but it wasn't there. And then I just sort of like looked down, and it was like, hello, Electric Idol by Katie Robert, what are you doing here? So I immediately like sent a picture to Angel and was like, I'm gonna get it. And Angel, being Angel, was like, yes, do it. So this is the next installment in the, I think it's just called the Neon Gods series. Neon Gods, the first one, amazing Hades and Persephone retelling, incredibly sexy, and just like, honestly, I'm gonna say it's my favorite Hades and Persephone retelling. I think it's the best one I've ever read. Absolutely loved it. This is Eros and Psyche. Equally excited. Never read anything about them before except for the little snippets that are in Lore Olympus. So I'm very excited. I'm so excited. I can't believe this was there. Like, also I can't believe I paid $25 for this. I didn't even look at that. I guess I didn't because it was on sale. But anyway, just I'm so excited for this. So I do want to finish off at least Longing of Lone Wolves, if nothing else, before I start this one. But I also read Neon Gods in like the space of 3 hours because I started it and I was like, there is no possible way I can look away from this. So with that in mind, I might be able to finish these two and something else before the end of the year. So I have today off, tomorrow off, and then I have to work all day Friday, which is New Year's Eve. Not looking forward to that because I'm by myself for the whole day. And yes, so I think 3 books is my goal. With that said, I'm gonna go back to reading because otherwise there is no way I am going to finish them. So I will be back tomorrow to finish off this vlog, and then yes, cool, I will see you all then. Well, this is the last check-in for this vlog and for 2021. Because I'm working all day tomorrow, I won't be filming anything, so this is the last video of me of 2021. I guess, like, I mean, I've filmed things that are gonna go up later, so maybe not. Anyway. Basically yesterday, I did film a little bit, and then I immediately went and read different things because that's the kind of person that I am, really. And let me talk you through them. So, let's just start with this one. I read Talk Art by Russell Tovey and Robert Diamont. I think it's Diamont. Anyway, I had started this earlier this month, and I was about 30% of the way through, maybe even more, and I was like, screw it, let's finish it. I also had a art copy of this from NetGalley originally, so it was kind of like 2 birds, 1 stone. I knocked off a book off my TBR and also off NetGalley. So, yes, I didn't love this. I feel like this is a very, very basic introduction into contemporary art. If it's something that you know absolutely nothing about, this is probably a really great book. But I don't know. It's also a very like chatty, conversationalist book. And I don't know that that's really a style that works for me. I don't mind like an academic text. I mean, this is literally, my degree is in art history, so don't really mind if it's super academic. Yeah. Also, this is just kind of weird in bits. I didn't mention this in my review because I feel like maybe it's just me being a bit nitpicky, but there is a section in here about feminist art in which they mostly quote who I believe is a cis white man, and I'm just like, maybe you could have made that section more about the female artists that you do quote in that section, but not nearly as much as that man. Just personally, maybe just a personal preference, but I don't know. I generally think when you talk about feminist art, the people to ask are generally, you know, women or non-binary people. But not necessarily, basically, not cis men. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. I just feel like there are a lot of amazing feminist art historians and contemporary female artists that they could have talked about that they just kind of vaguely mentioned. Okay, anyway, and then I actually ended up reading these 2. So I was reading Longing of Lone Wolves. I think I had about 120 or so pages to go. So I finished that, and then I started book 2 immediately, which is The Solace of Sharp Claws, which I then finished this morning. And then I read, so this is book 1 and 2. I then read book 2.5, which is called Of Kisses and Wishes. Kind of obsessed with this series now. So my goal now is, I just had a bit of a, I'd say a bit, I had a accidentally rather long nap. And then I'm going to read The Dreams of Broken Kings. Super excited for this one. Just like with every book, you kind of get a hint of who the next couple is going to be, and I just super excited. Every single time I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait for this next couple. They're going to be my favorite. So super excited. And yes, I just made myself a cuppa, so I'm gonna read and drink that. And also I have some other stuff I want to do. I need to edit and upload this, and I think that's maybe some blogging, and then just like stuff for getting ready for work tomorrow, like making myself some lunch that I can take. And yes, okay, so I have those. I also randomly decided I was gonna start Vivian Maya by Pamela Banos. So I just read the first couple of pages. This is a biography about a photographer named Vivian Maya. This is one of the oldest books on my TBR. I can't even remember what year this is from. I think it's from, hang on, I bought this from MoMA. So when was I in the US for the first time? 2018, because then I was there again in 2019. And then obviously 2020 happened. So yeah, 2018. It's one of my goals for next year to read all of the books from before 2020. So I figured I might as well get a jump on them. I imagine this one will be one that takes me at least a few weeks because it's quite dense. So yeah, I've kind of prepared for that and thought, like, let's start it now, and then it's started. And then if I do manage to finish this one, I think I'm gonna take a break before I start the next one, because the next one, so this is all part of the Season of the Wolf, and the next one is part of the Season of the Vampire. So this one here, so they're all in the Fae Guardian series, but this is like one trilogy, the first trilogy, and this is like the second. And I don't believe any of the books, other books are out for this series. This has, oh my god, this is like full of illustrations. Like this, the previous ones have all had had 2 each. And this one has just got like, I don't know, maybe like 30 or so. I don't know if you can really tell all the like darkened pages. Anyway, now I'm kind of super excited about this one. Oh no. Yeah, this is so cool. Anyway, I'm getting so distracted right now. Yeah, I'm gonna look and see whether the second book in that series is out, or if there's a release date, or something like that. And if not, I might actually end up one of the other books that Lana Perchik, I believe is how you say her name. There's another series that she mentions. yeah, in the back, and I'm like, oh, maybe I will try that. So yes, anyway, that was a very long way of saying that after I finish this, if I finish this tonight, tomorrow, after work, I'm just going to basically get a start on my TBR for January, because it'll be finish work at 5. It'll probably take me, I don't know, I only live about 20 minutes away from work, but it depends on the train times, or if I end up getting an Uber home. It's going to depend on traffic, and yeah, like if I actually manage to close up at 5, or if it's suddenly very busy. I don't know what could happen, but yeah, it'll be a few hours, so I figure I might as well get a start on my next, on my TBR for January, and then hopefully I can get some of it done. But that is the end of today's vlog. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas, and you all have a wonderful new year, and I will see you in a couple of days. Bye.